These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Christelle Bell with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Today, a self-proclaimed prophet of a polygamous religious sect near the Utah-Arizona border will be sentenced. It's a story we've been following since 2022. Earlier this year, Samuel Bateman pleaded guilty to conspiring to transport underage girls across state lines. He was arrested in 2022 after he was pulled over in Flagstaff with 3 young girls in a trailer. The plea deal recommends a sentence of 20 to 50 years in prison. Developing tonight, New York and federal police have brought in their person of interest in the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. We're learning that a tip from a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania, led investigators to Eegee Mangione. Police say the 26-year-old had a gun and suppressor similar to the one they believe was used in the murder, as well as several fake ID cards and a handwritten manifesto railing against the U.S. health insurance industry and corporate America at large. Officers say he's being held on gun charges currently and will be extradited to New York soon. The jury in the deadly New York subway chokehold case has found former Marine Daniel Penny not guilty of criminally negligent homicide. Penny previously faced a more serious second-degree manslaughter charge, but on Friday, the judge dismissed it after jurors told the court twice it couldn't reach a unanimous verdict. Penny was accused of putting Jordan Neely, a homeless man, in a fatal chokehold on a Manhattan subway back in May 2023. His defense team said he was acting in self-defense because Neely was being erratic and threatening passengers. But the prosecution argued Penny went too far, holding Neely down for more than 6 minutes.
We're devastated, upset, angry, hurt. Over and over again, we keep coming to the system, asking the system to let us know that our lives have value.
The jury deliberated for more than an hour on the criminally negligent homicide charge. They had deliberated for about 19 hours on the manslaughter charge. An update today on a deadly wrong-way crash over the weekend. DPS telling us detectives with the Vehicular Crimes Unit are leading this investigation. That crash happened late Saturday night on Loop 202 near Record Road. DPS says a car was heading west in eastbound lanes when it hit another car head-on. The victim in the crash, a 50-year-old man from Mesa, died at the scene. His passenger seriously hurt. The suspected wrong-way driver, a 23-year-old man from Santan Valley, is in the hospital fighting for his life. DPS says impairment has not been ruled out. Wrong-way driving is an issue our Operation Safe Roads team has reported on extensively. Diving deeper into the numbers, this is the 20th wrong-way crash in Arizona this year, but that number is down compared to 126 in 2023, according to the latest ADOT data. Around Arizona today, Eegee's announced it's filing for bankruptcy. Because of this, the company will be closing 5 of its locations, including the one on 35th Avenue in Peoria and 4 in Tucson. New funding announced to add more armed officers to Arizona schools. State Schools Chief Tom Horn announcing that nearly $48 million in school safety money will be used to fund school requests for armed officers, counselors, and social workers. Horn's office says that the funding comes from the Department of Education funding that wasn't used previously and carried over.
A big cool down coming to Arizona. I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sullins. We've got a storm system passing to our northeast, and the winds are shifting, bringing in some much cooler air. In fact, with wind chills tonight, it's going to feel like -1 up in Flagstaff, Window Rock, and Heber with a wind chill of 0 degrees overnight, and temperatures in the single digits for the wind chill factor out near Show Low, feeling more like 12 than that 18 that's in the forecast tonight in Prescott. We also have freeze watches that are going to kick in for all the spots you see here shaded in blue Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. So temperatures dipping down near the freezing point in parts of Pinal and Pima County and out west as well. For Phoenix, it'll be upper 30s to low 40s in the forecast for Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Tomorrow's going to stay breezy. Temperatures topping out only in the 60s, but that's near normal for this time of year. We'll be back in the 70s Wednesday and Thursday. Another subtle drop on Friday. Then we'll resume our warm up over the weekend.